Welcome everybody. We have a new story for you and its name is Rebirth. There was a woman, whose name no one knew, because she was like the spirit of nature itself. 4 years, she had been trapped in the noise, crowds, and concrete walls of the city. With each passing day, her heart grew more battered, and her soul grew weaker. Her days were always the same: work, home, sleep. Nothing ever changed, nothing ever renewed. There was an emptiness inside her, a lost feeling. She had set her life aside and began living as just a shadow. One night, the full moon rose in the sky. The moonlight shone through the darkness like a glimmer of hope. That night, something changed. A feeling awakened within her, urging her to move. "I need to find myself," she whispered to herself. She believed she could find herself in the forest, in the embrace of nature. The next morning, she stepped onto the forest path. As she walked among the trees, the scent of the earth and the fresh air filled her with a deep sense of peace. With each step, she felt a stronger connection. Every leaf, every gust of wind, every bird's song seemed to tell her something. She began to feel in harmony with the rhythm of nature. Slowly, her heart lightened, and her mind cleared. At night, under the stars, she slept. Beneath their glow, she no longer felt lost. The moonlight illuminated her, and she felt whole. The stars danced in the sky, and in her eyes, she saw their light. That light was the power within her. "I can do this," she whispered to herself. These words were a reminder of something she had forgotten long ago. As time passed, she spent each night under the full moon. She found herself in the forest, where nature's lessons reached her. Every step, every breath made her stronger. Nature not only gave her peace but also renewed her sense of identity. As she found herself, she began to feel the most precious gift that life offered: freedom. One day, deep in the forest, by the edge of a river, she stood still. Watching the flow of the water, her life played out before her eyes. The cries, the lost times, the lost souls. But this river was a place of cleansing. All these cries become water, they flow, she thought. The river taught her to shed the burdens of the past. She needed to leave her past behind and set out on a new life. In that moment, she was reborn in the arms of nature. She discovered her own strength, her own light. She was a woman, but also a part of nature. The stars and the moon were with her, and now, she stood at the threshold of a new life. When she returned, she resumed her life in the city. But the woman was no longer the same. She carried within her the power, the connection to nature, and she would never lose it again. Every step she took was stronger. Every day, she came closer to the call of nature, hearing it more loudly. "I am one, but I am everything," she would shout, with the song of nature in her heart. And so, she became like nature. Strong, free, and eternally reborn. Every full moon, she would step into the forest and unite with nature under the stars. For nature had once again taught her the most important lesson: you are a part of everything. To be reborn, all you need is to remember yourself. Thank you to join us. See you soon.